My dad bought the farm. There was 65 acres when we started, and right now my brother and I, we have a little over 400 acres.
We get along pretty well. We have our differences sometimes, but it's usually not major. We don't really have like a strategic plan or anything. We just kind of know what each other, I guess we kind of know how each other think, and we just kind of do things together.
As long as I do it his way, we're okay. Unless I want to do it my way.
Well, my deal is kind of our corn maze. We've been doing that for about 6 years. We have a hayride on our corn maze, and people get to see the cows up close and personal on the hayride. We'll stop and they'll feed them. And they don't really know what Angus cattle are. One person asked what time we were going to milk the cows, so people need to know a little bit more about agriculture, and our maze is helping in that regard. It also helps us to market some of our cattle.
We've been selling quarters of Black Angus beef for like $395, and that includes the processing. And we also sell hamburgers up at the corn maze. Around here, we're not real high tech. We kind of do things on a lower scale, maybe more environment friendly. Actually, last year we took about 80 acres of pretty nice farmland, and we have it fenced. And we took the first cutting of hay off, and then we made small round bales, just about 38 to 40 inches high, and left those scattered throughout the field. And then we turned the cows in there in the winter time, like late fall, early winter, and for about 2 to 2.5 months we didn't have to feed them anything. They just ate the grass in the round bales. It was quite a labor savings. We looked at them probably every day, but we didn't have to really go out there with a tractor and that kind of stuff. Actually, cattle are pretty comfortable outside. They have they grow a pretty thick hair coat, and we give some windbreaks in some wooded areas so they can get some shelter that way. By letting the cows eat out on the pasture, we don't use really sprays and pesticides. And we do have some thistles and a few weed problems, but in general, the grass is pretty good and they're doing well that way. It saves them fuel, and another benefit of that is by having some areas that are grown up and like wildlife almost preserved. We have some habitat there for turkey and deer, and pretty nice area. To keep the animals dry, we have a bale processor, a Vermeer bale processor. We drive through here and we blow the straw, or actually we even use hay sometimes, right into the pens, and then that keeps them dry, and that keeps them clean, and keeps them usually healthy. So we don't really feed any growth promotants. We basically feed them the stuff that's raised on the farm. As you see here, we feed them corn silage, which is a corn crop that's chopped up and made silage out of. And we also add to that some minerals, some soybean meal, and some ground ear corn that we raise on our own farm. So we're pretty comfortable knowing what they're eating and what the end product will be. From a financial standpoint, if you do a good job taking care of the animals as far as health conditions and proper nutrition, they'll gain well, and you'll get a better product and get a premium for that product.
When we go out to a restaurant, we always order beef, and we're confident when we purchase that beef. If we didn't raise our own beef and we had to go into the store and buy it like a lot of other people do, I'd be very confident knowing that it came from Pennsylvania.